Senator Fischer.
Thank you, Chairman Stabenow, and thank you to our ranking member. And I especially want to thank both of your staffs. They have been wonderful to work with our staff as we worked through the technical aspects of the bill. I think that was extremely important. We had USDA come in. So there's been a lot of time and effort by everyone on the committee. So I thank you and your staffs for that. We have seen economists over the past few years estimate wide-ranging figures about the value of AMAs, as much as $65 a head. However, economists note their research draws conclusions, quote, from a world that has not happened, and measurements from the real world must be made and extended to the policy proposed. Fortunately, through a combination of voluntary efforts aided by pressure from this Congress, we have real-world examples of increased negotiated trade. The Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico region marketed just 7% of their cattle in the negotiated market in 2019. That doubled to 14.2% in 2021. I am a member of NCBA, and the policy of that association has been in support of negotiated sales. In fact, NCBA had a voluntary program, which I referred to earlier in the first panel. And that voluntary program didn't work. And it didn't work because the packers didn't participate. So while we can talk about voluntary programs and that's the way we want to go, and to listen to my dear friend Chuck Grassley say that the bill, you know, it goes too far for some people, not far enough for other people. I think we've got a sweet spot here. And I think we have found that sweet spot with this bill and with the support we're seeing from the bill. NCBA also said if that voluntary program didn't work, that we should compel reporting. Well, to me, the word compel means mandate. Now, I'm not happy about mandates. I'm a rancher. I don't like mandates on anything. I don't like government getting involved in a lot of stuff. But when you put forward voluntary programs and it is shown that they don't work and acknowledged by associations that they don't work, we need to look elsewhere. And we have done that with this bill. And we have seen groups come together. And we have listened to what different groups, different people want to do, and we have tried to meet that. And I think we've been very successful on it. AMAs are still going to exist because they do recognize the premiums that people should get for the genetic improvements that they have in their herds, for the good things they are doing in marketing. And those will still exist. They've existed for a long time, they will continue. Mr. Ruffin, as a producer who sells cattle into Texas, you can speak to real-world impacts that we see that negotiated trade will bring. When Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico region increased their negotiated trade, did you experience significant economic losses, as some economists have claimed?
Senator, I did not. I guess the problem is, from where I stand, a small cow calf producer and backgrounder and stocker in Mississippi, price really hasn't changed much, period, up or down, even though I know that packers are reaping premium prices for animals. I've seen some reports, have no idea if they're true or not, where that during the COVID last year, their prices, wholesale meat prices went up 100%, retail went up 25%. I know personally my calf prices went down 20%. So from where I am, no, I have not seen it decrease. I've not seen it increase, not because of more increase in the cash sales, no.
Well, thank you, sir. It's good to hear from a producer that increased negotiated trade did not impose a cost upwards of $65 a head, as some models have suggested. This large of a cost would have been noticeable in the real world and impacted your bottom line. And that's what we deal with every day is our bottom line. As I have said throughout this process, Nebraska is the beef state. We have all segments of the industry in my state. It has the biggest economic impact on the state of Nebraska, and I want all segments to succeed. And that means the cow-calf producer, the backgrounder, the large and small feedlots, and our big packers. We have 3 of the 4 big packers in the state of Nebraska. It is important that they succeed as well. But unless we see some changes made and be able to look forward to success for all members of this industry, for all segments, that will not happen. So once again, I thank both our ranking member and our chairman for the good work that you and your staffs have done on this. I thank Secretary Vilsack and the USDA, and I look forward to a vote on this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.